Hi, welcome into the Hourglass. Welcome if you are new. It's great to have each and every one of you tarot lovers, tarot babes on this channel, on this platform, on this community. All right, so the first card we have popping out is denial. So I wanted to try something different today. I'm working with something new here. You're incredible in bed. All right. Well, wink, wink. That's good to know. So somebody may be in denial. I'm going to fix my camera, you guys. Hold on. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. All right. So somebody obviously thinks you're amazing, incredible in bed. This person may be in denial. I think they're in denial about how great you are as a person. Maybe this person is so accustomed to being that it factor and you happen to be it. So maybe you stole this person's spotlight, or you're pushing them to do things that they never did before with anyone. And they're kind of like denying it, not telling you, not explaining themselves, sharing their feelings. That's just a side note for somebody that needed to hear that. Maybe you guys were getting down and dirty last night, this morning, and they haven't given you any feedback. Nothing was said. That may be that truth coming out for you, honey. All right, happy birthday to all the Taurus in the house. Oh my God. It's time to get practical and down to earth. We had like this rapid flow or this rapid fire with Aries energy. Now we're slowing down. We're kind of paying attention or noticing the details or the errors that we may have missed before. Oh, what is this? It says, I feel understood for the first time ever. So, person that's watching, somebody is like really fond over you, but they may be trying to deny their feelings. They're kind of like minimizing, putting their feelings in a box. They don't want to give you that power. You got that power over me. My life, everything I hope for is right in those eyes. That's some Kevin Gates power, you guys. We have, I want to take what is mine and enjoy it. Okay, Mr. Sensual. This could be a woman as well. It could be a female. So somebody very sensual. I feel like they're very sentimental about you as well. Overall energy, dark night of the ego death. So I don't know. You may have put that thing. My nose is itching me, you guys. I'm sorry. You may have put that thing on this person, and they're going through a dark night of the ego. I almost said evil ego. All right, so you may have been dealing with someone, you guys may be messing with someone that kind of wants to stay the same. They kind of want to be who they are, but messing with you or connecting with you in some way is pushing this person to kind of do a lot of shadow work. They're kind of like having to dive deep because these emotions, maybe they didn't expect to have these deep emotions for you. But they're here and this person is being catapulted in a dark night of the ego, a lot of their fantasies. Maybe you kind of like made their fantasies come alive and you spike some sort of red flag or fear in this person because of that. For a lot of you, or for some of you, this person wants to be better. They want to show up in your life as a better person. Ooh, child, sex could do that for you. It isn't over yet. So as you can see, my cards are popping. So somebody's in their feelings and it's popping. It says it's not over yet. This person wants to take what is theirs and enjoy it. Wink, wink. I don't know. Maybe you're very nurturing. I feel like this King and Queen of Cups energy. I don't know. It says old paradigms releasing. Yeah. So you send this person into this phase where they want to be better. They want to be a better person. Maybe nobody ever challenged this person. Nobody ever challenged this person to want to be better. We have temptation. So we have tempted to touch. So this person is very tempted to touch and they're very tempted by you. You kind of give them the feel like they just want to throw everything away. And that probably scares them. So this love energy, I feel like it's a lot of love or it's a lot of admiration. They could sometimes feel like this is going to be a major downfall for them. And they could be in like this Knight of Swords energy where they want to do things very quickly. but they feel like that may be, they may screw up. Maybe in the past they did screw up doing things that way. So yeah, baby, they're having an ego death. All right, maybe their ego doesn't play well with who you are as an individual. I'm just looking over some of my notes, you guys. You guys know I'm a sensitive scribe, so I scribe a lot. So yeah, I feel like some of you may have boundaries up with this person, but you know, you let them get away with things from time to time. But I do feel like this person may have acted the fool. I'm just doing this intuitively, you guys. So if it doesn't resonate, this may not be the part of the reading that's for you, and that's cool, right? It's cool. So yeah, I feel if you haven't had sex with this person does want to have sex, and they probably feel like you're that person. They probably feel like you're that it factor. So this dark night of the ego, a lot of shadow work, right? Possibly on a global scale, because as a collective, a lot of people are breaking down, you know, really old paradigms, things that they were living by that no longer is beneficial to them moving forward or progressing in life. This person feels like, I don't know, if they felt like they had some sort of peace before, they feel like it's disrupted because they're going through all of this shadow work. All right, maybe this person is spending time with the moon, but they're confronting everything, and I feel that very strongly with the Tauran energy. So confronting a lot of these paradigms that they may have been very loyal to for a long period of time. You got this person possibly thinking about commitment, about showing up really solid in your life. So let's bust down a tarot and see if that's the truth. All right, wow. I don't know. I'm seeing Emily, Malia, Mia, Mila, Mama Mia. Isn't that a movie? Oh my gosh, is the King of Cups, you guys. I felt this energy very strong. Your person is really trying to control their emotions, but it's like they're drowning in it, and they want to be able to hold the power. This person may feel like these warm, it's like they feel like this. I'm feeling like, you know, when you sit in a tub and you feel like that sensation of relief, this person feels very relieved that you understand them on an emotional level, but they may be a little freaked out because they didn't expect someone like you. So they're denying these feelings, you know, a lot of control and power over how they feel about you. I don't know, some of you may have like a dolphin, or you have like a dolphin pendant. Not that you have a dolphin, but maybe you like dolphins, or you have like a dolphin medallion, a dolphin tattoo. But I feel like this person is psychically communicating with you. They may feel like you're a psychic. You know how you pick up on their emotional needs? I didn't even clear the deck, but what it is, what it is. All right. So yeah, they may have thought that they were never going to fall in love. This could be someone that, you know, was kind of like dipping their wonk wonk in different seas. Not to sound so promiscuous, but they may have had a little bit of promiscuous. You know, I'm seeing like the moon card here as well. So I don't know if your person is spending time with the moon, or this feeling that they have for you causes them to kind of notice things that they didn't notice before. Natural things, phenomenals, miracles. This person might feel like you're a miracle worker. We have the Three of Cups. Yes, they want some emotional support. This person wants to have fun, or they're thinking about future celebrations with you. There could be some gossip, or this person may have like 2 or 3 damsels in distress, wink, wink. But it's all emotional manipulation that's going on here. This person could be the talk of their town, or the talk of their community. They may have a lot of admirers themselves in their peer group. But this person is like, nah, you only get penetration. What is that, Biggie Smalls? I have posted stickers falling from my lamps. Yes. All right. So yeah. So this person may have, or they may be entertaining a third person, maybe, or these people or third person is trying to entertain this King of Cups. They feel neglected by you, or they feel like you're having this cold shoulder towards them, and they can't help but to think about the mistakes that they're making, the things that they did to screw it up. But it feels like a hint of victim mentality. Maybe in some ways this person does not feel qualified to have a person of your caliber in their life for long term. This is why they're minimizing their feelings or denying it, because it's like they're kind of sitting and looking at these old paradigms that attach them to certain types of groups emotionally. So maybe they were attracted to feminines or feminines or masculine energies that were very gossipy. They wanted people to talk about them, or they were just really, it's kind of like they were expecting gossip from people that they were dealing with, and it turned out to be true, because this is a type of person that was attracted to kind of like people that talk a lot. Maybe you're someone that doesn't talk a lot, or you understand this person needs for privacy when it comes to their emotional needs, or even expressing themselves emotionally. I feel like this person wants to pick you. They have chosen you out of this group of admirers, let's put it that way. But they do know that they have to put in some work with rebuilding or revamping who they are. They're wanting to offer something that's very solid, or they want some sort of partnership. They want to work with you. For some of you, this is a work-related situation, or everybody in your peer group is like coming out with their own businesses. Everybody's like striving for success, and everybody wants everybody to win type of energy. But is it real? Is it genuine? Is it true? I feel like your person is very skilled. They may know a lot of people. They may be this like middleman, or they're into advertisement. They just may know a lot of people, or they have like a lot of links. And I feel like something is wrapping up for this person. I'm hearing karmically. So this could be karmic cycles is coming to a close with this person. This person is putting in some work in how they present themselves. They keep going back and looking at something that they did wrong here. And they're not asking anyone for help with the Five of Pentacles. Your person could be going through a midlife crisis, or they're going through a lot of adversities, and people around them may be talking about them. They may know this. It may not, in the past, it may have frustrated this person. It may have made them emotionally numb, not wanting to open up to people because people are always running them out, right? But I feel like this person, if they have a third party going on, or a third party is trying to entertain them, I feel like they're constantly thinking about ways how to be better for you. So they may be testing out they may be having test trials on other individuals to see how that works out. But the problem here is that those people are not you. So they're not going to be able to give this person the feedback that they're looking for. For some of you, this person tried to deny this connection, deny you, and move on into a third party. And that person or that third party, and this could be friends, this could be family, it could be a buddy that they just choose to hang out with over you, whatever gives them a sense of comfort or misery. It's a thin line between that. They're starting to see that there's nobody compared to you. So even though they don't feel worthy or they feel inadequate, they still want to claim what's theirs. They know in some sense that you are theirs, because you live in their heart space with the King of Cups. I miss you. But this person is not yet as open-minded as they need to be to show up really solid in your life. There's a lot of things that they have to discard here, but it's attached to some sort of power of authority that they have over these groups. So maybe there's a fear of changing themselves. It's like, I'm seeing Grease Lightning, right? When what's that guy's name? Sandy, and whoever his name was, when he had to, like, at the ending, he went through that denial phase. He went through that stubborn phase where it was just too much of his friends around that wouldn't allow him to transition to the person or the man that Sandy needed. But at the end of the movie, he came out in a different approach, but Sandy already transitioned to who he figured he wanted, and both of them were blown away that they made this transition for each other at the end, right? You better shape up. Because I need a man, right? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, oh my gosh, you're very grounded. I'm looking at you as very grounded. Maybe you don't have too many friends, and if you did have like 2 or 3 best friends, wink, wink, you're no longer associating with these people. You have transitioned into a more grounded, feminine energy. Even if you're a male, you're more about your shmonies, about your environment, about your home. For some of you, you're all about your home, your immediate family, your children, your pets, your hobbies. With that Queen of Pentacles energy, you're a team player. All right. But you're looking for people to work with you so you could work with them. And everybody's like helping everybody out. All right. And I feel like your person is looking at you as that perfect partner that they could life with. But they know that they have to discard a lot of old ways and revamp themselves. They may be working day and night. They may have 1 or 2 jobs plus their own business. And they're trying to juggle and still find time to recharge and revamp themselves. So this person, I'm not saying that they're juggling, but they multitasking here with the 3 of Pentacles energy, like for real. And I feel like they're evolving and they're taking big steps. So you may be seeing nothing at all from this person, but they're actually taking big steps of being flexible with what they need to change here. In the past, this person may have been emotionally manipulative with you, but you have proven to this person that you have the remedy to fix that little butt. All right. So when they say, I feel understood for the first time, it's because when you're in this Queen of Pentacles feminine energy, you know how to be a team player. You know how to give people space to be who they are or to come forward when they're ready. You're very nurturing but down to earth, that Tauran energy. I'm not calling any zodiac signs because all zodiac signs are welcome, but I do feel like if you guys had sex, we did see incredible in bed with the 5 of Pentacles, their love life or their sex life sucks without you in it. You may have been the best they ever had. That Drake song, the best I ever had, the best that I ever had, you make this person beg for it, right? Get on your knees. What is that saying? Resume the position. So with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're very like caring, you're nurturing, or you have this caring nature combined with this ambition. And maybe a lot of times you sacrifice partying just to get your hobbies or your passions where they need to be. So they want to come into some sort of alignment with you. They're trusting the ethers, or they're trusting you with some sort of truth. So maybe you know a truth about this person, but you're choosing not to talk about it or question them about it. And they feel like you understand their privacy. Privacy is really big with this person. I feel like you have planted a seed with the Queen of Pentacles energy and the King of Cups. I feel like you have planted a seed in this person's heart. And why are they trying to minimize what they actually feel? They can't stop the growth of the emotions that they feel for you. So you're a temptation. You're tempting them to want to be different. You know that song by Rupi? Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. Little girl, you know I need you so much. Big up to all the Trinidadians in the house. Oh. Anyhow. With the 3 of Pentacles, what I'm getting, this person is very much grounded in the material world. They visualize a lot of material results with you. They have a lot of these ideas, and they get really excited about it. It's like, I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they think about you, they may weep a little bit or a little. Some of them, when they're around these people, and they could be just in a boy group, girl group, they think about you. They think about those wild moments in bed, or they just think about how you touch their soul, touch their body. That's for those of you that had sexual sessions with this person. They giggle to themselves like a girl. So if they're a man, they giggle to themselves like a girl. And the friends are like, well, what's going on with you, bruh? Who you thinking about? And they get kind of like emotional about people questioning them, And they're like, they want to say mind your business. But the thought of you, meeting you, having you in their life, they want to claim you. So they say, yo, I'm thinking about my girl or my guy, even though you guys are not even in exclusive anything. but they do feel left behind. They do feel forgotten by you. Maybe you're having a lot of changes. We have the 33 energy going on as well. So some of you could be tapping into your higher self, your Christ-like consciousness. You could be walking in this compassionate nature with ambition, and this person just feels like you may have a lot going on, or you're tending to a lot of your hobbies, your passion, your home, children, what have you. You're tending to your life, and this person may have felt like you put them out in the cold. All right, maybe they did something. They could be very codependent on you, and that's something that they have to release as well. We have the Ace of Wands. So this person does want to expand. The both of you may be in a very rocky patch right now, but there's expansion here. I feel like this person feels very dull without you. So again, that codependency of having you in their world, you know, maybe the people that they surround themselves with, they only talk about basic shit. They're around basic bitches, whether it's male or female. And when you're with them, or when you're working with them, or when you're like lifing with them, because when I hear, oh, you probably working, I'm like, working? We don't have a fucking business. But that could come in the future as well. This is possible ideas that they have working with you in the future. They sense it. This person may be somebody that's very psychic, or they're very intuitive. So when they envision things more than once, they tend to believe that it's going to manifest later on in the future. So it is possibly true. Maybe they did it already with you. You know, maybe they fantasize and visualize you a lot, and then boom, you end up showing up. All right. So you guys could have been talking for a long time, and then you visit them, or they visit you, and they fantasize about that. They visualize something that already came true. It's self-prophecy with this person. I feel like they have a lot of admirers begging them, like, why don't you care about me? Don't you have feelings? Like, you're so immature, you're so petty. But the truth is, those people don't bring that side out of them. And they're not telling them. They're just letting them talk, right? So this person has a spark, or you create this fire, this spark within this person. I just heard, I'm not doing sparks this year. I'm doing the whole damn fire. Boing. So this person, I feel like there's an alarm that goes off with this person. I'm also seeing bells. So this could be wedding bells. This could also be a bell. Maybe things just, I'm hearing things click in this person about you. They want to ask you for help or offer you help, but they feel like you're going to deny them. I'm hearing, please don't deny me. This person needs to change their attitude. They're feeling very dull about themselves, and I don't know why. It's like they themselves are not grounded as you are. And I feel like that's playing a big role, a major role, with this person coming into alignment with their self-worth when it comes to you. Yeah, this person may be low in energy, or they may have 2 or more jobs trying to escape poverty. Hey. And so their energy is very low. They're very tired. And you just keep trucking on. Like, you just keep going. You're like a mystery, but you offer this person a lot of higher perspectives because of your ambition. So they may be seeing you very ambitious, going after your goals, and it's kind of reassuring this person that they could go after their heart's desires, which is you. Some of you may be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I know I said I wasn't going to say that, but it's a lot of pentacles or coins here. So this person may be working on themselves. Their friends could be checking them out. Hey, you know what? You changed a lot. You grew a lot. And they're like, yeah, thank you. But they're not saying who's the power behind the throne. But it's okay. Some of you may be event planners, or you have like this large following because of your ambitions. Maybe a lot of females or feminine energy look up to you because you're so ambitious. You know what? I forget to mention, you guys, I have been attracted to a lot of movies on Netflix that had this underlying scheme of women oppression, women being oppressed because of being a woman. You know what I'm saying? Having to be under the thumb of, you know, wealthy men or whatnot, you know, staying in the background in silence. And I feel that you have broken that paradigm. You have released yourself, or you have moved beyond those oppressive energies. So you may be very much in your divine feminine energy, where you're connected to the unconditional love, this reservoir of unconditional love. You may be a hustler. You may be somebody that knows how to kind of like not persuade, but you know how to sell things. You know how to cater to people's needs, and they see that with you. They're saying that you're worth celebrating. This person, I feel like when they get through with this ego debt and come into some sort of alignment and have peace with their alignment, peace with their finished product of who they are, because they're working on themselves. This is why we have it's not over yet, because they're going to come back. They're going to return when they feel like they're up on your level, when they could work with you without feeling like they don't have enough to give. All right. So some of you, this person may be wondering if when they come back around, if you may be pregnant. You may be talking about babies or baby fever, and this person, they may be also seeing you as ready to have a birth of a baby or a business. They may be seeing you right on that precipice where you're getting ready to kind of birth something brand new here, a new business of some sort, or this person could see into the future. They're very futuristic about you guys working together to birth a business together. Let's get one more card about the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This person needs help, but they're ignoring it. We have the Five of Cups. Seven of Swords. Yeah. So let me tell you, this person is not wanting to tell you the truth about this ego death that they're going through. They may need some help. They may know that you're very caring, and again, that caring nature, willing to help people who could help them, but they're not doing that. They're sitting playing. I'm hearing, hello, darkness, my old friend. So your person is welcoming their darkness. Maybe before they came very close to this ego death, but they kind of avoided. They kind of hopped the fence and kind of disappeared. They kind of ghost you or sneak away to another situation to avoid this ego death that they had before. So for some of you, this is the second phase. This is the second attempt for this person to try to transition or change their way of looking at this situation. Let me tell you, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, they may have messed up an opportunity with you before, and that put them in a lot of darkness where they were walking in this valley of shadows, facing a lot of this darkness, this shadow aspect of themselves. We have 5-5 energy going on here as well. So your person, we have a 10. All right, yeah. So this person, they may be wanting to come back around to confess something to you. They may want to confess that they were really down on their luck, or they were going through some really embarrassing situation. Could be with this group of people or some admirers, kind of like jumping from one pad to the next pad, or jumping from one casual relationship to the next every time they're warranting or being asked for something more serious. So they're looking at those old relationships, trying to learn from it. Like I said, some test trials. So your person is very self-determined with these fives as well. They want freedom, and they're more attracted to you because you give them an air of focusing on learning new things. All right. So again, their group may be very basic, and looking at it, they're trying to figure out a safe way how to turn this thing around with you, how to bridge the gap, because they do know that there's a possibility of something very genuine, something very real with you. But they seem to be very low on energy. They may have a lot of shit, a lot of responsibilities, especially with money going on with their life, and they're trying to free themselves. I'm hearing it's not about the money. It's about the money it's about the freedom that money could buy. Some sort of weird shit like that is going on. This person may have been working for a company or a corporation, or they just like working in groups. They like to sit at a table and have like 2 or 3 people working with them. So this person like teams. You may be a little bit more independent, because I feel like your emotions, or you're not attracted to this party life or this fame or people talking about you. You're more like doing what you have to do and taking care of the people that you love and love you, and doing it very humbly or humble in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, for some of you, this person is constantly being redirected to an old relationship that causes them, that it could have been a lot of toxic relationships that caused your person to go bankrupt or broke, and they're having to face the reality of their part that they played in those relationships. This is why we have the Five of Cups, because this person is like miserable having to face that. Maybe they never quite heal or close cycles with people that they were in relationships with, especially this person maybe mixing business with pleasure. So they're looking for the valuable lessons here. But it's like there's a lot of misery, there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of shame, and this person is very angry. So they may be missing the point. They just feel very disappointed in themselves or the people that they chose possibly over you, or chose that was more convenient. So this person is ending some relationships, or they're thinking about ending relationships with the Three of Cups. They're thinking about just walking away, putting themselves out in the cold. Some of you, this person may have had business with people that they thought would had the highest good for them, but it turns out that they didn't. They just became broke and depressive because of these assholes, so to speak. This person may be very territorial with, I want to take what is mine and enjoy it. So this person may be looking for ways how to do that without causing problems. This person may be in isolation because they're feeling very low in energy, very dull. All right. So they're still having to kind of face a lot of the shadows that they refuse in the Seven of Swords to kind of heal. All right. So with the Seven of Swords energy, this could be someone that's self-sabotaging, that pushes help away, or they push people away that really care about them and kind of chase people who doesn't. And they're starting to see that they were emotionally manipulating themselves and having to revamp that with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like they wanted to do all of this on their own with the Three of Pentacles. So if you try to help them, being that you have this caring nature, they're going to push you away, all right? You may feel like this person may be hiding secrets. They may be hiding the fact that they don't want your help. They want to be in this very masculine energy where they want to be more structured, more aware. They just want to seem like they have it together. And with the Three of Pentacles, that may not be true exactly. They may be struggling right now to kind of do this on their own. But nevertheless, I feel like they're going to do it. They're going to get some sort of organized energy, or they're going to become more organized. I don't feel like they have motivation, especially when it comes to money. So they may be working, and all this hard work is draining them, and they're not seeing the rewards yet. And this is kind of like giving them this like lazy, or they're just not motivated to take on anything else. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's see what we have in the goodie bag about this person. So they're going through some shit. And right now with the Tauran energy, with this Taurus season, it's about slowing down, you guys. So if your person has slowed down, you feel them withdrawing from you, trust that your intuition is telling you the truth about this person, all right? Because it's time to get slow and steady and down to earth. This is a recharge season. Some of you, this person may want to communicate, but they just don't have the energy, or they're not motivated to kind of share the truth with you. There's a lot of deep pains in the Five of Cups energy, but they won't speak up about it. All right, they could feel like these people that they're around a lot their pain is invisible to these people that see them every day, and they're kind of questioning that stuff. Fortune cookie messages, it says, every adversity, Five of Pentacles, carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. So your person needs to see, they need to kind of look at what's beneficial here. There's a lot of beneficial adjustments that this person could make, but they're not motivated. It's almost like they don't trust themselves here. Wow, your person though. But that's good that you cause them to reflect on this energy. I feel like it's really great that you cause them to reflect on this energy. Some of you, this person is still grieving a death of a loved one. Could be a best friend, a grandparent. They could even be still grieving the loss of this relationship, all right? Very depressed. But they're trying to move on here. They're trying to accept and move on here so they could get back to you. I feel like this person was lying to themselves. They were in a lot of deception with these friend group or these third party relationships, casual relationships. Enjoy the small things you find on your path. So this person wants to enjoy life and they feel like they could life with you. It must be nice, right? By Life Jennings. To have someone that understands that a thug has feelings too. We have 15, 3, 42, 22, 14, 25. We have 54, 24, 50, 49, 15, 39. So we have 22. Your person is very serious about turning dreams into solidness. They want to make their dreams into reality with the master builder's number of 22. Wow. And they feel like they could do it with you. Even though you guys are water and earth, it's kind of like dull. It's kind of like this dust energy, but you help ground this very emotional or very sensitive, oversensitive person. You kind of like show a lot of respect to this person's sensitivity. And I feel like this is how you gain their trust. I'm hearing I can't be friends with you. I can't be friends. What is that? Deborah Cox featuring LRL. We can't be friends. So this person is saying we can't be friends. And they want you to stay. They want you to enjoy everything with them. They want to work with you. They just love how ambitious and caring you are. Wow. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys. With the Five of Cups, this person just focuses on loss. I do feel if you guys have I do feel if you guys have like this psychic connection, this person envisions or visualizes you a lot, and they kind of want to move on from thinking about you in that way. So if you've been with this person in this person's home, or this person was your ex and they're thinking about coming back around to kind of explain or I'm hearing confront or confess a lot of their deceptive ways. I'm not going to get into it all the way. But I'm feeling like they're tired of visualizing you, because at the end of the day, you're not really around them. And it's a sense of loss. And with the Five of Cups, they're tired of focusing on loss, loss, loss. All right. They want to move on from that. Some of you, this person may have been divorced, or getting a divorce is kind of like adding to a loss. This could even be bankruptcy, a tanking of a business, confusing relationships or confusing attachment friendships that are just not adding. It's not beneficial. So they're looking at all of these losses, all of these things that they have to discard. It's a lot of losses. All right. They may have had a business that tanked before and this hurt them. I feel like they do have a loved one that passed that they were really, really trying to be better for as well. And I feel like they may be pushing that energy on you. You're the new, or if like you replace this person that they were trying to show or be proud of them. So if they have a mother or a father that they were really close to, and they were like, Ma, Pa, I'm going to go to college. I'm going to graduate. Boom, they did that. Ma, Pa, I'm going to open a business and it's going to be successful and I'm going to take care of you guys. Boom, it happened. And when they lost that person, it's like they lost motivation. But then you came back into their life, or they came back into your life, or they met you, and that motivation came back again. All right? And I feel like this person wants you to be closer. It's like, I need you to be me. I want you so I could be more of me. All right? But this person feels like there's a lot of factors. Them having to go through this ego debt and kind of close a cycle of in that old thing. These admirers or these people that are very snake-like, very gossipy, this person values privacy. You get what I'm saying? And they see that in you because you're very humble. All right, so I'm going to close it off there. I hope you guys did enjoy this message. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for your gratitude, donations, and tips to the free readings. Hey, and the hourglass. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.